So today I want to talk about the importance of sibling relationship, or importance of keeping a strong bond with your significant other in a relationship or in partnership, and with parents and everything else. You see, a lot of times we as humans take granted what's in front of us. We always look further as far as what we don't have, but we don't really look at what we do have, right? So a lot of people ask me, Farouk, how do you keep your relationship with your sisters and your little brother? How are you so close with them? How do you deal with some of the disputes and challenges and disagreements, right? And look, end of the day, with family, in any kind of relationship, disputes and challenges happen to all of us, and it happens to the best of us. So what do you have to understand within that relationship, within each relationship? You have to know there are limits, there are level of respect, there are level of understanding that you have to have for it to be successful, right? I'm the oldest in the family. I look at my siblings as they're my best friends. I mean, practically all I do is hanging out. Practically every time I hang out with them. Whenever I'm going out, I go out with them. I try to give them the respect as an adult, regardless of their age. And I also try to be there for them as a brother, right? I think the brother part plays a role, but it's almost in the bottom of my list. The first thing is giving them respect as an adult, for me. The second thing was being able to talk to them, being able to express yourself with them where they feel comfortable enough to express their concerns or their problems with you. So again, I think the core foundation of any kind of success, any success in relationship, is that you have to make sure trust exists. You have to make sure you are open to listening to each other. You're open to understanding the concerns of each other. You're able to support each other, right? So for instance, with myself and my siblings, I have a busy schedule, but I try to always, once a week, try to make some time to go out with them, to go to movies with them. Last night we went to go watch a movie. Not only that, I try to just give them a call, do a group FaceTime with them, be like, hey, how is it going? What's going on? What's new in your life? And most of the time when I ask some of these questions, I realize that they open up to me, they tell me, they express themselves. And you see, the next part is when they do tell you, sometimes you may disagree with it. When they do tell you something, is how do you handle that? If it is something you disagree with, how do you convey that message to them? Or how do you express support, right? Because remember, as we grow up, regardless of what stage of life we're in, most of the time we feel alone. Most of the time we feel that what we're going through is unique and nobody understands you. Nobody is going or had gone through what you are going through. And that's very key, right? Now, try to put yourself on the other side of the situation. You're going through something while feeling that no one in the world has gone through that. And we do that as humans, and it's okay. But when you do hear about it, what do you do about it really makes that big difference, really creates the static and the bond in that relationship. So obviously with my sisters and my brother, whenever they call me, they tell me something, and believe me, there are many times when they tell me things I don't agree with, or if it was me as a parent, I would be like, what is going on? Even be upset. But I try very hard, not to get to that stage, because at the end of the day, I want to be their friend. I want to be their best friend. I want them to be able to call me again for the good times and the bad times, right? If you can share your good times with me, you can share the bad. If you can share the bad, you can share the good. But a lot of times we forget that good and bad comes with the relationship. So my advice as far as keeping a good relationship with your siblings is that always be there for each other. Listen to each other. You don't have to spend every day and hang out every day. For example, this year I don't have a Valentine's, right? I'm, doing what I have to do. I work. I have a very busy schedule. So I asked my sister to be my Valentine. I have a Valentine. Because Valentine's is about showing love and care, regardless of who it is. Your best friend, it's your sibling, it's your mom, it's your dad. It doesn't really matter, right? Because it's about the love, it's about the concept, it's about being there for each other. So don't feel alone. If you have a sibling, show more gratitude, show more love, listen to each other, spend more time together. And if you don't, that's okay. You have parents, you have family and friends. No one is alone. If you need someone to talk to, go to your contact, go to your phone and call the first person that comes to your mind. And a lot of times, siblings are not just by blood. You become siblings by experience and time and relationship as well. So again, thank you for watching this video. This was a brief understanding of my life with my siblings and my care and how I handle my relationship with them. And I hope you can take some of this and use it for your life and with your siblings. And check back next week. We'll have more exciting topic.